Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the Vrooms. And alright, let's play some more Asphalt 9 on Nintendo Switch. And today, we're gonna be doing some multiplayer because I want to tell you what has been happening in this season, because man, lots of things have been happening. So real quick, before I jump into multiplayer, I just want you to keep in mind the current special events that are going on right now. We have a Grand Prix for the SCG-007, we have a special event for the Tushek 900 Racer Pro, and also for the Vision 1789, which I think I have shown you before in a previous video where I talked about how they did us dirty in this season. So we'll talk more about that, but first let's do some multiplayer to get something going in the meantime. The very first thing I want to say is that this season has been quite a roller coaster. It's had some good stuff, it's got some bad stuff, it's weird. I brought the Bolwell Nagari something whatever this is called because I rarely have driven this car in the global version, and I decided, hey, might as well drive it over here, so why not? So let's do some multiplayer. This is Ghost Season, so no collision, you know that I love that. Though it's not fantastic if your cars aren't very fast, but we'll see what happens. So alright, what's the deal with this season? Well, first of all, let's talk about the Vision 1789, because that is the special event that basically has been running for the entirety of the season. Basically the full 2 months it's that whole thing has been going on. I'm recording this basically in the second half of the season, and actually let's say in the last couple of weeks of the entirety of the season, so you have an idea when this is happening. Although by the time you're watching it, if you play this version of the game, you know exactly where we're standing. But anyway, so that special event was a bit of a peculiarity, because one of the bad things about this entire season in the Nintendo Switch was the fact that they removed the daily MP2 series. I talked about this before, that I was really excited to play some daily MP2 because there were some decent rewards in terms of tokens and customization parts, and you would get a bunch of blueprints for the Vision 1789 by doing the daily MP2. It was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't extremely grindy. It was great. I loved it, and I had a ton of fun in the global version. So alright, let me just check what I raced against. I beat a Husaria, look at that. Pininfarina, 599XX, Evo, Viper, NSX, Viper, and a Camaro ZL1. Alright, you know what? Not a terrible result, I'll say. So, at the end of the day, in the Switch version, they removed the daily MP2, and because of that, I couldn't get as many blueprints for the Vision. And that actually ended up being a problem, because in the special event, I was able to do a bunch of progress in it. I had a bunch of the cars, but as expected, the thing that stopped me from making progress is the fact that I did not have the Arash AF Falcon Edition at 4 stars, which is a requirement to kind of complete that event. Most of the other requirements I had them, but the fact that I did not have that car, I mean, I have the car, I got it at 2 stars through the, what was it, a Looper Pre or something. I got the car, but if I wanted to take it at 4 stars, I needed to spend a dumb amount of tokens. I did the math, and I needed something like, I don't know, like 16,000 tokens or something, I don't know. So yeah, that kind of stopped me. And also another problem with the fact that they wanted me or needed me to have the Porsche GT4 Cayman Club Sport at gold, which I mean, I have it at max stars, but not at gold. So anyway, I could not get enough stuff, enough conditions to really get blueprints to unlock the Vision. I was short by like 7 blueprints or something like that. Really annoying, because at 7 blueprints, you're like, really? Oh, Jesus, I messed that up so hard. Oh my. Oh well, second place, I'll take it. Yeah, very frustrating, because I was so close to unlocking the Vision, but I wasn't gonna spend that amount of tokens to upgrade a car that I'm not interested, to unlock a car that is not even all that good. So yeah, not great progress in that sense. I'm lying, I just remember. No, the thing that stopped me was not the Arash, it was actually the Bolwell. The car that I was just driving before. I switched to the NSX right now because I love this car. But no, it was the Bolwell, I just remembered. Because they needed you to have that car at basically, well, at max stars and with 2 epic import parts, and I only had 1. And yeah, that stopped me because I couldn't unlock more conditions to get more blueprints to unlock the Vision, so that kind of sucked. The story that I was telling you about the Arash was for the special event of the Bolwell. I'll talk about that in a second, but I just want to finish what happened with the with the Vision. So yeah, I did not have exactly what I needed. I got stuck. I couldn't get more blueprints, and I was cut short with like 7 or so blueprints short of unlocking the car. But like I said, it's just not that great of a car. And I could actually buy for money the epic import part that I needed on the ball wheel, but that was gonna cost me $20, so I'm not gonna do that. Thank you very much. So yeah, no more progress in that sense. Sucks. That was the end of my journey on the special event for the Vision, which I hasn't finished just yet. But you know, I know that I can make any more progress. Sucks for me. Oh well. Moving on. Next up, let's talk about the Bram BT62. Is that what it is? You may notice that I love cars with big wings. That's why I love this car so much. And I like cars that are very racy looking just because I love big wings. What can I say? I am a simple man like that. And you know what car has a big wing and it's a very racy looking car? Well, I wasn't expecting this to come up, but okay. The Bram. I wanted that car. I really wanted it. I was actually gonna show you what was my progress with the Bram, but I decided to make it a little bit more interesting, do another race with my NSX, and tell you kind of how that story went. I'll be quick about it. So the Bram, I like that car a lot. It's a classic car. I think it's elite, but it stays in elite for like 1 month and then it goes away. It doesn't matter. I'm not interested on the car because it's an elite. I just like cars with big wings and that are very racy looking. So I like that car. And also the taillights on that thing look very Lambo-y to me with the kind of Y shape. Either way, whatever. The point is that I wanted that car. And looking at the requirements of the special event, I had a lot of what was required, but that is where I was saying that I got stuck because it needed the Arash AF8 at max stars. And through the Grand Prix and all of that, I got it to 2 stars. So I did the math like, okay, how many tokens do I need to spend in order to take that car to the max stars so that I can guarantee to get the key for this, for that car? Because that special event is very particular. You need to have every single condition done in order to unlock the Bram. And man, I had pretty much everything except that car at 4 stars. So I thought, well, is it worth to spend the amount of tokens that I need in order to get the car? Well, let's do the math. So I did the math, and even though the packs for blueprints of the Arash AF8 were actually being sold in 5 packs rather than 10 packs, so that gives you actually a better bang for your buck, let's say, because you can get, by buying 5 packs, you get 3 blueprints guaranteed, and that's much cheaper than buying the 10 packs. So, oh, I forgot that this thing has perfect nitro boost. So I thought about it, I did the math, and even with that advantage, in order to be able to take that car to 4 stars, I was gonna have to spend about 16,000 tokens for that car to max out the Arash, and then to be able to have enough to do all the conditions to get the key for the Bram. All right, so look at that. My Acura NSX beat a Huracan Evo and a Grand Sport. Lovely. Good result. I'll take it. I'm probably going to do very bad in this race because I brought a car that I haven't fully upgraded. And on top of that is a slow classic car. And this is a top speed oriented track. So this is going to go terrible. But I do want to show you this car because this adds to what I'm saying, that I love cars that are racing cars because of big wings and all of that. I brought the Corsa, the 8 Corsa RR Turbo something, huge wing. I love this car, so yes, if it would start. Anyway, so 16,000 tokens approximately. I thought that wasn't worth it. I don't care much about the Arash, and although I did want the Bram, you know, it was too many tokens, so instead what I did is just test Lady Luck, and what I did was buy some key packs for the Bram. I thought, hey, if I can get the Bram key, even if I only got it at 1 star, it's fine. I'll live with it. Honestly, I just want to have the car for the garage. That's all. In order to look at it and have it and race it and quick race and whatever, right? So I bought 1 of the 10 packs, and guess what? No, I didn't get it. I didn't get the key. And then I thought, you know what? I do have a lot of tokens. Let me spend some more. I was fully aware that I didn't want to repeat what... Oh, Jesus, I messed that up. Oh, this is lagging. Holy moly. I was very aware that I didn't want to have a repeat of what happened to me with the Pagani Zonda R. If you haven't heard that story, well, let me just resume that I spent a ridiculous amount of tokens to get the key and I never got it, and instead I ended up getting the car in the Grand Prix because I started off from buying so many packs. I spent like 20,000 tokens in that car, so I was well aware that I could fall into that pit again. So I thought, hey, I don't want to spend that many tokens in trying to get the car, but I did spend some tokens. So I bought, I believe, a total of 6 or 7 10 packs, hoping to get the key. So that's like 7,000 tokens. Did I get the key? No. And at that point, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna, you know, take the L, all the tokens that I spent, and you know, that's it. Don't spend any more, DBT. You need to save for the upcoming season with Lambos. So stop spending dumbly on a car that is not even a Lambo, and you already wasted a lot of tokens. Don't do it anymore. So like I scolded dog with the tail between its legs, I had to accept the L and, you know, just move on. And be like, well, I spent that many tokens, it's fine, let's just forget about it. And I did. I left it aside and I just basically say, I'm not gonna get the car, that's fine. It's fine. I did get some blueprints for the car. I actually got it to like 3 stars or something, but what good is that if I don't have the key? I thought maybe at some other point in a year from now, I think there's another chance to get the key. So maybe I'll get lucky over there. We'll see what happens. So I left it at that and decided to move on and continue doing whatever I could in the Vision special event and doing some multiplayer and whatnot. So that was indeed a bit of a sad story. And yeah, I couldn't help but to, every time that I went into the store, continue seeing the fact that the key packs was still being sold. And I was like, man, I didn't even finish doing the special event, whatever I could. I mean, I couldn't finish it 100%, obviously, but I didn't even make enough progress to get whatever I could because I was kind of demotivated. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get the Bram, so what do I even care about finishing the event? Maybe I'll do it for the tokens that I can get, but there's not even that many. So I didn't make any more progress. But like I said, every time I went to the store, I would see the key packs, and you know, I was like, I already spent too many tokens. I don't want to fall back into it. No, DBT, just don't do it. You're not gonna get the key. And yeah, I stayed strong, and I did not buy a pack until I did. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it one shot, you know? It's a Hail Mary, so let's buy another 10 packs. So there goes another 1,000 tokens. And of course, as you would expect, did I get the key? Of course I did! I got the key. In that 110 pack, the last one that I was willing to purchase after like a week or two that I hadn't bought anymore, maybe not 2 weeks, but however long it was, I got the key. And I'm like, holy mother, I got the Bram. Let's go, baby. And in fact, that took, yeah, I think I had the Bram at 3 stars. And instantly having the car, I'm like, I'm so happy. So then I proceeded to do everything that I could in the special event for the Bram, because now I could get blueprints for the car through the special event. So I did, and I finished the special event, and I got my car to 4 stars, short of like 20 blueprints in order to start it up to the 5th and last star. So what happened after that? Well, let's just say that I have a Bram VT62 of 5 stars. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I was short like, what was it, like 20 blueprints or so to get this car to its 5th star, and I thought, well, maybe I can buy some blueprint packs, fully aware that, you know, it was a Hail Mary, because those packs were 750 tokens for buying 10 of those packs, and you get only 3 blueprints guaranteed, with chances still to get some more, but you know, 10% chance, you know, it's low. So I thought, all right, let's see, 750 tokens, so I would need, let's see, and I did the math, and I was gonna need like 5,000 tokens or something. I don't quite remember. Whatever it was, I thought, is it worth it? I don't know. Let me buy 110 pack, and I bought it. And I did not get just 3 blueprints. I got something like 9 blueprints or something dumb like that. And I was, holy moly, that's so much better. And then I thought, all right, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy as many more packs as I need just to take this thing to 5 stars. Might as well. I already spent like 8,000. I'm gonna hit the 10,000 tokens or whatever I need, but at least I'll get my car. I already own it, so let's go. Might as well. I know I was supposed to be saving tokens for my Lambos, but I was like, yeah, all right, I'll buy maybe what, 3-4 more of these 750 tokens packs. That should be enough to get the car to the 5th star. So I bought the next 750 tokens pack, 12 blueprints. How? I don't know. That was more than enough to take it to the 5th star, and that is how now I have a 5-star Bram. And because I have it at 5 stars, I was able to get the conditions that I needed, and I got a total of 4 epic import parts for the car. And then on top of that, the kind of riot last stage of the special event gave me an additional epic import. So basically I have the car at 5 stars with 5 out of 8 epic import parts. I wish I could have gotten more epics, you know, for the sake of taking this car to gold, but hey, you know, this is plenty good. I'm really happy about it, and that is how now I have a Bram BT62. Don't pay attention to that. At 5 stars, and I love it. I even raced enough with it that you can see I already have custom colors, and I painted the wing black. Oh man, I'm so happy that I was able to get this car. So damn happy. I did spend a lot of tokens on it, not as many as with the Zonda, and overall I'm still doing okay with my tokens. You can see I have almost 60,000 for my Lambo season, so there is that. All right, so that is what happened with the Vision. I ended up being short like 7 blueprints to get the Vision. Unfortunately, I couldn't make any more progress. Let me show you real quick how that looks for me. Go into the Vision, let's go into the stages. You will see that I've done a lot of the stages, but I couldn't do this one because I don't have the Porsche Cayman at gold, which is what is required, so cannot do this. I couldn't do more for the Arash because I only have it at 2 stars, so this requires more stars. Over here, this is the main one that stopped me. If I had the additional epic import in this one, I would have unlocked these 2 stages, but even then I could not do it because this requires like a 5-star Berlinetta and a gold Regera. Can't do it. But then I could have done maybe this one for the Bram and whatever. What's done, it's done. Could not make any more progress. It's fine. So that is what happened in those special events. And well, real quick, I want to talk about the Tuchek special event. Very peculiar because this car in the global version, I don't think it had a special event. And then this car was basically only sold for tokens or money. So over here, the fact that they added an event for it where you can actually get blueprints, you can see that I'm at 26 out of 85. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to unlock the car because it requires some really high stuff over here. Again, it requires probably a 5-star Berlinetta. It requires a very upgraded 911 GT3 RS, whatever. You know, it does have some crazy requirements. But at the end of the day, at least this is more that you could get in the global version for this car. But hey, I'll do whatever I can, get some tokens, get some blueprints, but I don't have hopes to be able to unlock this car. Now, what did I want to talk about all of this? Obviously, because I wanted to give you the update on it, but I'm even more interested on the new event that they added, this thing called the Year of the Beast. Without going into it, real quick, Gameloft announced that as a special event exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, in which, well, it's going to be repeating over time, and apparently if you finish this event properly, doing everything in the event, in every single one of the iterations when this event repeats, you should be able to unlock the La Voiture Noire. What? Yes. Now, don't get your hopes up because it has some crazy high requirements. You can see these 2 right here. In order to get blueprints for the La Voiture Noire, you need the Vision and the Tuchek at 6-star. Is that gonna happen? I mean, only people who are gonna be spending a ton of tokens into 6-starring both of those cars, they're gonna start, you know, they're gonna get these blueprints. And basically, my fear is that every time that this event repeats, is gonna be based on the cars of the season. So this season, the main cars were the Tuchek and the Vision. Well, it needs it at 6 stars. So maybe in next season, where the main car is going to be the Sesto Elemento and the Kunta Shell PI, you're going to need both of those cars at 6 stars. So this is probably not going to be super great for unlocking the La Voiture Noire. But on purpose, I didn't show you everything that you can get because it's interesting. You can see over here, for example, with the Renault Trezor, I can get some packs of 6 blueprints of any of these cars. Now, unfortunately for me, out of the 9 cars featured over here, 6 of them I already have max, so these blueprints are mostly useless. But if I could get blueprints for the Vision, enough blueprints for it, and I could unlock the Vision because I'm, again, very close. But then again, it's a 1 in 9 chance to get that. Seems very low. Then we have also blueprints for the SCG-007, which, by the way, even though a Grand Prix is running for right now, I have this car since the previous Grand Prix. So I'm just doing that Grand Prix in order to get some blueprints. So I would like some additional blueprints over here because, you know, why not? And then also blueprints for the Arash AF8. But again, you know, that's a car that I don't care too much about. So realistically speaking, I only want blueprints for the Vision and the SCG. Chances are low, but you have a total of 10 packs that you can get from it. So there you go. You can also get some tokens from finishing the race with the beating that time with the McLaren 570S, some credits for the Apollo N. You can get 2 blueprints of the LBN with the Renault Trezor, but only 2 blueprints. I mean, that's not a lot. Some more credits, some more tokens. Then you can also get some epic import parts for the Apollo N and the McLaren 570S, but you need a 5-star Vision and a 5-star Tuchek. That's not gonna happen. Why do I bring up this event then? Cause this, you can get 10 blueprints with, you can, in case you don't see, it's at the very right. You can get a total of 10 blueprints for the Tuchek with the McLaren 570S at 5 stars, which I do have. But more interesting than that is this Vision blueprint. Remember I said I was very close to finishing the Vision, but I was so close, but I was not able to unlock it. Well, let's do a race with this car, because that's what I need to use. I needed about 7 blueprints to unlock the Vision. You can see that I already have done some races with this thing, but I'll do a couple more so that maybe we can capture in video what happens afterwards. But anyway, it's kind of curious the selection of cars over here, because these aren't necessarily extremely rare cars. Granted, the Renault Trezor is a Legend Pass car, so you need to have paid money in order to get that. But and also, well, it was a Legend Pass car, and then it became a Legend Legendary Hunt, which is a car hunt only available for LP buyers, right? But yeah, so that one is kind of money locked. But this, the Apollo N and the McLaren 570S, these are cars that you can get through just the regular Legend store, meaning you can buy blueprints for this for either tokens or credits. Don't buy it for tokens, just wait until you get them for credits. But yeah, you can just straight up max out. Well, wait a second, maybe the Apollo N, no, yeah, it should be there, right? I think so. Both of these cards you should be able to get in that way. And thanks to that, again, I can get some amount of tokens. Not too bad. I think I can get in total like 400 or 500 tokens from the combination of the races with this and the McLaren. And then also some okay-ish amount of credits. Not too much, but then again, you know, something is something. But again, thanks to how I have how my progress that I made on the special event of the Vision, well, I am pretty close to unlocking that thing. Very, very close. Now, this is not going to be true for everybody. Look at that. Look at that. 84 out of 85. You know what that means? I literally just need to do one more race and the car will be mine. Oh, yeah. So I realized that for some people, this 10 blueprints still might not mean a whole lot if you didn't have enough progress to unlock the car. But to me, that I was so close to unlocking the car, and yet so far, because, you know, I got locked behind the requirements, being able to get this additional blueprints is such a blessing. Now, again, don't get me wrong, I said it earlier, the Vision is not even a great car, all right? It's not that I'm saying like, oh, that car is gonna make me win a bunch of races. No, I'm gonna get the car at 1 star and that's it. That's gonna be terrible. But even if I had it at max stars, even if I had it at gold, it just isn't a fantastic car. Basically, everybody seems to compare with the Terzo Millennio, and it's around the same rank, and it kind of looks similar too. So yeah, I'm not fooling myself as to, ooh, unlocking this car will mean winning. No, but you know that I like to get cars just to keep them at least on the garage so that I can play with them in either quick race or maybe even in split screen. So that is indeed pretty cool. So being able to unlock the Vision, it's still a thing that I would like to do. And again, being able to get it through this event, that it's very peculiar because it doesn't even use tickets when you're racing in it. So I don't know exactly why Gameloft did this, but I'm really, really glad that they did. Again, I'm not trying to fool myself into thinking that I'm gonna get the LBN. I won't, because again, I'm sure it's gonna require some crazy cars. But hey, getting some blueprints for this thing and being able to unlock it, count me in, man. Count me in. So, all right, there we go. Race done. And come to me. The 85th blueprint, which in turn unlocks the vision. Oh yeah, baby, I got the vision. Again, not an amazing car. I just wanted it in the garage, and now I have it. Everything's right with the world. So, alright, that was indeed my progress in this event. Again, this one is very peculiar, but the fact that it requires the seasonal cars, the main seasonal cars, at the maximum stars in order to get blueprints for the LVN. I mean, to be fair, the LVN was always a very exclusive car. Apparently, you needed something like $4,000 if you wanted to unlock it through its Drive Syndicate. So the fact that they're requiring you to have spent a lot of tokens into upgrading the other cars kind of makes sense, given that it's the LVN. For what I know, it's not even a great car in this game, but either way, exclusive, and if you like Bugatti, you probably want to have that car. So again, I don't think a lot of people are gonna necessarily get a ton out of this event, but I still want to do my races with the Trezor in order to see if by any chance I can get some blueprints for the SCG. At this point, I don't really care about getting blueprints for the Vision. I already unlocked it, so I don't need these blueprints anymore. It's not that I'm super interested in starting it up. Instead, the SCG, I do have it at 2 stars or 3. So getting the most amount of blueprints for that thing, that would be fantastic. But again, chances are very low. I'm still gonna try it. But hey, there you go. So, other than that, I don't really think there's much more to say, except that now that I officially own the Vision, that means I can claim my additional 200 tokens from doing the New Breed Rival thingy event. Because hey, more tokens, why not? Who's gonna complain about that? Now the question is a 1-star unupgraded Vision enough to win this race? Maybe. I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, overall, just to wrap up my thoughts, because I don't think I'll make another video on this update. Oh Jesus Christ, I almost crashed in the divider. I don't think I'm gonna make another video until the Raging BS season begins. So I'll just give you my thoughts on the general situation with this entire season. Again, kind of upset that they removed the daily MP2. That would have been a fantastic way for me to guarantee getting the Vision and getting it to 3 stars like I did in Global. So that is kind of bad, but hey, you know, oh well, it is what it is. So they made it a little worse in that sense. But then they made it a little better, where they made a special event for the Tushek, which definitely I don't think it was such thing existed in the global version. The fact that you can also get some blueprints for the car without needing to spend IRL money, so that it's also an improvement compared to the global version. So yeah, this whole, like I said, I think I said it at the start of the video, it has been a roller coaster. Some highs, some lows, overall enjoyable. And at this point, all I'm doing is bracing up for the next season, the Raging BS season. We'll talk about it when it comes. So I've been making a video on it. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments if you do want me to make a video on that, because I think I will, but hey, we'll see. But yeah, overall, I got some good results from this season. I won the Grand Prix car. I got the Bram. I got the Vision. I'm probably very, very likely not gonna get the Tushek, but it's okay. Overall, pretty good. Let's see the cars featured over here. Bolwell, I got it. The Arash, I got it through the Grand Prix. The Pure Italia, well, the LP cars, so not a problem. The Bram that I've somehow managed to unlock. Huracan Evo. By the way, that's right, that's something else I didn't mention. This car is kind of part of this season, because right now, if you don't have the Huracan, or you have it only at 1, 2, 3 stars, then the Starway event should be available for you. It's not available for me because I have already the car at 5 stars, so it's not a problem. But if you don't have it in any of those stars, it should be showing over here in the special events, and you should absolutely do it, because it's a fantastic way of getting blueprints for that car. But hey, I got a new claim over here. Please be a blueprint, please. Okay, no, fine, whatever. So yeah, again, I just wanted to give you a tour of what has happened throughout this season. Again, lots of highs and lows. It's been fun. My club already pretty much finished the whole thing. Yeah, and I can get now an epic for my vision. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna leave it at it was okay. Some parts weren't good, some parts were good. Let's just hope that they're also gonna do some tweaking for the Raging BS season, because that season absolutely needs some goodwill. Some good intentions from the developers to make it a bit welcoming to not a straight up pay to win players that are buying every single blueprint for every single card that is going to be required over there. But we'll see how it goes. For now, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you had some fun with me telling you the stories while doing a little bit of multiplayer and showing you finally unlocking this card, because yes, finally. Alright, that's all. Thank you very much for watching some other videos related to Asphalt, maybe Asphalt 8, Asphalt 7, I don't know, check them out. That's all. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.